All right. This is gonna be the first time I've done this, so let's see if I can figure this out or not be that boring. So we are gonna try Jollibee's versus Chow King. Jollibee's is a Filipino chicken chain that you see all over YouTube. You see people taste testing it, but I wanted to give Chow King a fighting chance against Jollibee. Chow King is another brand of chicken, fast food chicken restaurant in the Philippines that has a different style. It's like a Chinese style chicken, so it's just slightly different. I hope the lighting's okay in here. I'm using a lamp. But they allegedly changed the formula, and years ago I used to eat, somebody's staring at me, Chow King growing up, and I didn't really like it because it was like super oily. And recently I went to the Philippines and we tried Chow King over there because my cousin mentioned that, oh, they changed the formula, the recipe. It tastes different. It's more like a Jollibee kind of feel to it. So I got excited to see what it would taste like, and we tried it over there and I fell in love with it. I wanted to see if it was the same here in the US, if we've changed it over here on our side. So here's our chicken. Crispy. It's like a lighter batter on it. You could see like the bubbles, like the airy bubbles on the chicken. This is a drumstick. It looks like they just have dark meat. And this place also has like noodles, pork buns, and different sides. Like I ordered sweet and sour pork, but they've got like mushroom and beef. They've got lumpia, the little egg rolls, the Filipino egg rolls that are really good. But this one it's now 8 o'clock and they close in about an hour, and it looks like they're not going to make anything new, anything fresh. So let's go ahead and give this a try. The Chow King chicken. Here we go. Juicy. Or like an air bubble. You can see the skin, how much air, crispy it is. Super juicy, really crispy. It's definitely not like what I remembered tasting. It's definitely changed. Did you hear that? You guys hear that crunch? I know that's super YouTubey. Look at that crunch. Okay. Yes, really good. Really, really, really good. Let's see if they gave me any napkins. So the meal that I got came with 2 pieces of chicken, sweet and sour pork, steamed rice, noodles, and a little sesame ball. I don't know if you can see that. But here's the sweet and sour pork. And normally it comes with 2 different, what is it called, like sides, the rice and noodles. But I opted for double rice because I also ordered the Jollibee's chicken, and I figured to give it I actually like chicken with rice. I can't really, even if I buy like KFC or Popeyes, I have to get rice, or I have to cook rice just to eat it, because growing up that's just how we had it. Green onion action. And slightly battered. This is your standard sweet and sour. Very ginger forward though. I wish I had some hot sauce. No. Ketchup. No. Here's a piece of that. Look at that skin. Well, it's not really skin, it's batter. Good. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Let me get to the Jollibees. I just had a bite of the meat of the chicken without the skin. It tasted a little frozen. Yeah, it tasted a little like the meat's maybe like a frozen chicken. I wonder if it's fresh. Doesn't taste like it's fresh. So I just got back from the Philippines. I stayed in Manila. Visited Quezon City, Quezon Province to see my mom's property. Went up to Baguio to see my dad's, where he grew up. I stopped at my grandma's, where her first salon, her hair salon, was, but stopped there like 3 times in the middle of the night just because I wanted to feel that energy. You know, sometimes you just want to, you're only there a few times or once. Actually, that's my first time only, but you don't want to miss the opportunity to say what you can. And me and my grandmother were really close. It was like one of those epic moments for me. Went to Baguio, went to Coron and visited Coron, the island of Coron. Amazing. Yeah, definitely recommend Coron. I spent like $60 and I got a private motorcycle ride, boat, all the way out to a secluded island. Just ask around, find a cheap driver, and hopefully somebody will take you. I forgot to say, this is a Buchi Buchi, which is a Chinese little dessert, or I guess like side. It's the sesame fried with the red bean on the inside. It's sticky like a mochi on the outside, and on the inside has red bean. It's alright. I mean, it's not fresh, so it's not crispy, and I feel like you can get those, but I think just having it with the meal is kind of neat to have, or neat. It's nice to have that sweet addition to your meal. It's also different to have. You don't typically get a sesame ball with your fried chicken, but in the Philippines you do. Let's move on to the Jollibee's chicken. I'm gonna come back to that thigh. That is really good. Now, Jollibee's chicken is your standard chicken, and I feel like you get at like parties, your mom makes fried chicken and it's like your favorite chicken. It's just that lightly floured, very, very simple, very basic, but good. So I opted for a 1-piece with the spaghetti. And everyone talks about the spaghetti being too sweet or not liking it. I guess the story is that when they created the company, they wanted to be like kids to be happy. That's why it's like Jollibee, and they wanted kids to remember birthday parties and, you know, celebrating and being, you know, with friends. And typically what you would get at a birthday party would be spaghetti. And in a kid's spaghetti, or at a kid's birthday party, to make it even more kid friendly, they would add things like hot dogs. So in this one, They added a hot dog. And the hot dogs, if you see them in the store, they're red. Like nuclear red from outer space red. But it's good. So good. It's sweet. Not spicy, but has a little kick to it. That kid-friendly kick. Almost like paprika, but it's more of a like a smokiness. I think it's just the smokiness that's in the sausage that comes out into when they fry it with the onions and stuff like that and the meat. I think that's what happens. The smokiness from the hot dogs go into the spaghetti and give it that smokiness. I guess it's what they use is banana ketchup to sweeten the sauce. It's my favorite with chicken because it's like that sweet and salty. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's sweetened with banana ketchup. Which I guess historically, I just got back from Manila, so I went to all those different museums and anthropological museums, which I recommend. They're all free to go to check out in the park in Manila if you have a chance to go to the Philippines, and you learn a lot about the history, even for the kids like me. I'm 43, but born and raised here in America, went to the Philippines, checked out all that for free, checked out all the museums, learned about my history, learned about, shit, like more than just my history, because it was like when US was over there, when Spanish was over there. I recommend it for the American-born Filipinos to check out the free museums if you have a chance. Spend a day just checking out all those things. But I guess the banana ketchup, back to the banana ketchup. As you guys will find out, I talk a lot and I go off on really random shit. But the banana ketchup, I guess, back in the days when the Americans were occupying the Philippines, kind of like in Mexico when they did the Caesar salad and they had to come up with something to feed them, they came up with banana ketchup because they didn't have any ketchup. So they used food coloring and bananas, and they made ketchup, and the Americans liked it because it was something familiar with their, American dishes. So it was a way that they could kind of make their guests feel comfortable, but ended up becoming pretty much a staple. And I recommend buying a spicy one if you have a chance. There's a few different brands. There's Juffran, Muffran, which I think it's like a cousin argument, family rivalry kind of thing, and some other UFC or AFC, some other brand of banana ketchup that I see. But I recommend the Juffran. My mom always gets Muffran if she can find it, but Juffran is easy to find. You find it at pretty much any Asian market. You find it at Safeway, at the American grocery stores in the Asian section. So here's a Jollibee fried chicken. Your standard chicken. If it will focus, probably not. But this is a thigh. I forgot to ask for crispy, or not crispy. I forgot to ask for spicy. Always crispy. Always good. Always jolly. I'm telling you. Jollibee just makes me happy. I'm going through hella shit right now, and I take a bite of Jollibee, and it's not even like as fresh as the Chow King. Chow King I just got, but the Jollibee, because I wanted to give Chow King a fighting chance. As soon as I take a bite, I'm like dancing. And it's not even that, right now, currently it's not even that amazing, because I can tell that it's not brand spanking new. And I didn't get the spicy one that I wanted, but just eating Jollibee just makes me happy. Alright. So Jollibee. Oh shit! My bad. My bad. My fault. I forgot the gravy. Everyone talks about the gravy, and I don't really like the gravy. It's not really my jam. There's like an aftertaste to it that I'm not a fan of. It's alright. I'm okay with it because it's like you want gravy to go on your rice. Because I love gravy on my rice, but if I were to pick gravies, it wouldn't be Jollibee gravy. But when I fry chicken at home and I make spaghetti at home, I make my own gravy with my fried chicken. Because it's the only way. Del Checho. Alright. Best part is the skin. No, I'm not going to waste it on the gravy. Y'all can have the gravy. It reminds me of soap. The gravy reminds me of soap. I know that's weird. Yeah, it reminds me of soap. So now you can understand why I don't like it. Because I'm not going to be eating liquid soap. But it's alright. Also, the gravy and the mushroom gravy is different on the beefsteak. That too. I think for me, Jollibee, it's standard. I just chicken joy, spaghetti, rice, peach mango, and the pineapple quencher, the drink. The peach mango pie and the pineapple quencher. Alright. One more bite of the spaghetti. I don't want rice. Maybe I'll try the rice, the gravy with the rice. You know what I noticed? They didn't have the fried rice that they had in the Philippines. The fried rice was bomb. The fried rice is delicious. I wish they had it here. Alright. I'll finish you later. Excuse me, sorry. Let's go back to Chow King. There's a thigh over here, so I want to go back to this guy. And they're just different. Chow King is, after it sits, the oil doesn't taste as fresh. But I personally, you can't compare them. I can't. It's definitely good. It's definitely delicious. If you had to pick between the two, I couldn't choose. Because Chow King is a little bit harder to find. Oh shit, I forgot I was going to try the gravy with it. With the rice. The rice is good. Alright. Now to compare them, Chow King chicken, the flavor of the actual chicken has a different taste to it. It does have a Chinese taste to it. I don't know if it's like a 5-spice or the white pepper. But nothing like, tastes weird. Tastes like fried chicken. Just a different batter. You won't need to use chapstick, because that shit's fucking oily. Okay. I say Jollibees. Just because it's like, it's not a miss. It's never a miss. This one, it's like still oily on my fingers, the Chow King, but good. It's different. If you had Chow King before and you were like, meh, I don't really like Chow King, it's alright, I would try it again, because it's, oh, excuse me, it's definitely changed. The flavor has definitely changed. I don't know where to look because I've never done this before. So I feel like I'm staring at the time when I should be looking at the camera. But yeah, they did change the recipe. It tastes like, it's still oily to me. Both chickens are juicy, but I would still definitely pick Jollibee Chicken Joy for the win. Now, if they had the sides, like all the other stuff that they have at Chow King, which they were completely out, they have different options. Like at Jollibee, they have the pancit palabok, which is like a rice noodle with seafood, shrimp on top, and then like pork cracklins, pork crispies on top of that, with like an egg, and you squeeze lemon. So they have that. That's like their noodles. And then Chow King has their pancit. I think it's pancit canton, which is just like a stir-fry noodles, thicker noodle, not the rice noodle. It's more of an egg-based noodle, but stir-fried noodle. And what else is different that they have? Chow King has the pork buns, which is different, and they have shomai, the little dumplings. You know those the little wrapped dumplings that are really good. They didn't have any this time, which was upsetting because I really was craving those. But they have those that are pretty good for fast food shomai, at least for around here. Yeah, what else did they have? It was different. They had a frozen section that you could get food to go. So if you wanted the pork buns to take home, you could pick up a few of those over there and you could take them home and heat them up, steam them in your own, or I think microwave them. For dessert over there at Chow King, they had halo halo, which is the famous drink that everybody tries on YouTube and TikTok, and it's mix. So it's shaved ice with different toppings inside, condensed milk, ice cream, different, sometimes fruits, sometimes beans, jellies like boba, tapioca, coconut, and you mix it all together and it looks really delicious and all the colors are beautiful and just the mixture of each bite is just delicious. They have that at Chow King. I recommend. The machine wasn't working or they were out of it this time, so I didn't get it over there. Chicken Joy, Jollibee, they have their peach mango pie, which I always get. Did I get one this? Oh no, they said it was gonna be like a 15-minute wait, and I wasn't about to wait because they had this limited time coconut pie that I wanted to try for the first time. I guess it's limited time. It's a fried pie. It's like back in the 80s and the early 90s, McDonald's used to fry their pies. And their apple pies were delicious when they were fried. I mean, they're alright, but now they're right now. Back then they were way better. But it's fried pie, fried dough, same dough as the peach mango, Mmm. But the filling is coconut and pineapple. That's really good. It's not like suntan lotion. It's not coconut forward. I think they use the buko, which is like the baby coconut. Yeah. Yeah, they use the young coconut. So it's softer. It's tender. It's not like coconut where you chew it and it's like stuck in your teeth. And you're constantly chewing coconut. It's not like that. It's like the young coconut. It's thick. It's tender. Mild. Yummy. Mmm. I could eat like 3 of these. Mmm. Over here at Jollibee's, they don't get all the same things that they get at the Jollibee's in the Philippines. When I was there, they gave chicken breast, which to me is amazing because sometimes you just want a piece of chicken breast and not have that. Especially like a lot of my husband actually likes the chicken breast more so than the thigh or the leg. So often when we go to Jollibee's, that's his only complaint is that there's no chicken breast. Which, of course, a lot of us like the juicy. We don't like that dry chicken breast. But he enjoys it. And I feel like people that like chicken breast, they like chicken breast. It's like the stuff that you don't like about the chicken breast is what the chicken breast likers like. They like it dry. They like it like that thick piece of meat. They don't like having the fat or whatever. Like, he hates the fat. And I'm like, give it to me. Give me all the fat. So that was nice. They had different desserts. They had these chicken and tuna pies that were like a chicken pot pie or a tuna a la king, but in a fried pie shell like that. I thought it was really good. Some people have said that the pastry shell tasted a little too sweet for the filling, but we like our stuff sweet in the Philippines. Our spaghetti sweet. Yeah, there's always a little bit of sugar and stuff, and same thing with the pastry dough apparently. But I liked it. It was like a meal. Alright, the last thing that I have is the pineapple quencher, just to finish things off before I probably finish the spaghetti. And afterwards, I'm gonna head into Seafood City. I'm in Union City right now and pick up some stuff to maybe cook. I'm thinking of cooking chicken adobo or pork adobo in the van. So let me know if you think I should do either one of those. Either one of those, what did I say? Just a chicken or pork adobo, yeah. There's also the option that I was debating on. Sorry, I'm like resting you guys on a light, on a bag, on my dash. Because I didn't plan this very well. My nose is very stuffed because I don't know what I'm doing, and this is all new to me. Bye. So yeah, I wanted to do some cooking inside the van. I'm in my camper van. My dogs are sleeping in the back right now, but yummy, yummy, yummy. So refreshing. And I wanted to do some cooking in the van, and I wanted to cook some Filipino dishes. Because I feel like there's a lot of options that are very easy to do and very tasty. And I was also thinking there's in the grocery stores there's these almost like instant packs you know, like taco seasoning or like beef stroganoff season packs. We have the same thing in the Philippines, but for Filipino dishes, like if you want caldereta, it's like a stew, pepper-based stew. If you want caldereta, you can get caldereta, but you add whatever meat you want to it, and you follow the directions on the back of the little packet. And a lot of van lifers, I feel like it's such an easy thing to do, to just cook with those things like that. Anyways, I might do a video. I may or may not. Depends on if I can get my generator, my Jackery to power all my stuff. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. Weird. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. I might do another one. Talk to you guys later. Bye.